Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm a spirit channeler and oracle card reader who channels both light and shadow energies in my readings, which means if you are easily triggered, please find yourself another reader. For those of you who still remain, today's reading will be on the topic of my week ahead, what is coming for my week ahead. This is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you're clicking on this video, it will pertain to the week ahead for you. So you have 4 piles to choose from. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4. Choose with your intuition and not your eyes. Timestamps are in the comment section and description. Pause the video if you need some more time. And I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. So I can tell from your first card, your first angel answers card in the near future, that definitely for this week ahead, there's going to be a lot happening. A lot will occur within that week. A lot that you've been waiting for will all sort of come together, either for the better or for the worse. Just something, a bunch of things are going to come together all at once for the week ahead. So it's going to be a busy week ahead. It seems like a lot of things you've been waiting for are just all you're going to have a lot of deadlines or a lot of things that are just going to culminate during the week ahead. So with the by the book card over here, there's going to be a lot of planning, a lot of getting things done, meeting deadlines. However, with this observer card here in reverse and the thinker card here in reverse, it seems like you're going to change your mind about something that's pretty significant. This could have to do with your career, because here we have financial constraints and blossoming abundance and the garden and the gate. So this all leads me to believe that this has something to do with your career or your business or your money or something to do with your security. There is a big decision or a big deadline that's going to come up. At first, you're trying to do things by the book, like to get the paperwork done, get all the documents in, call all the right people, speak to all the right people, send all the right emails, handle everything in the correct way. And then I feel like you're just going to change your mind about it. You're going to see that it's not really working out the way that you want it to work out. You're going to see that you actually prefer to do something different, because the way it's going so far, there's something about it that is just rubbing you the wrong way, or that causes you to change your mind. You're going to go into a deep contemplative mode next week, and you are going to change your mind about something you've been working on. So with this orphan card here, and again with the regeneration in reverse, there is a switch happening. Could be in regards to your friendship, but it seems like some sort of community, some sort of organization, some sort of business, career, job. It seems like you're going to leave or end a contract of some sort. You're going to leave a job or end a contract, or just make a big decision that causes something to end. And you know what, now that I think about it, this is kind of in alignment with one of the readings, one of the groups I did in my September prediction. I predicted for one of the groups that something to do with their business, they were going to have a contract or something fall through in regards to another person. And this, in case you watched that video and you got that group, then, you know, it's just double confirmation that this is your reading in this particular video as well. So with this adjacent possibilities card in reverse and indecision in reverse, you're going to be changing your mind for sure. And again, with these, it looks like it's something to do with career. This decision change, I'm going to say that it's in alignment with what your spirit guides want you to do. I know that this card's technically in reverse, but it's right next to this card upright. And so I'm trying to figure out with this Door to Spirit card whether or not the decision you're going to be making in the week ahead is in alignment with what your spirit guides and your higher self want you to do. I'm kind of getting pulled in two directions. It might be because this is a general reading, but I kind of want to be more specific and see if I can help you. So I'm going to cast another card. Okay, so unfortunately, I cast a card, and in very spirit fashion, they are further confusing us. You got the look for a sign card, so you need to follow the subtleties and the signs that and synchronicities that you are receiving. You need to follow your own intuition, your own individual signs to know whether or not the decision that you're going to make is in alignment with your higher self and what your spirit guides want you to do. So either way, you guys are going to be changing your mind about something, cutting something off, changing completely in a new direction in regards to your career, your job, your business, or some sort of organization. So I'm going to cast some more cards from the Secret Language of Light to get some information on how you might be feeling in this week ahead and what anything else you might be dealing with. Okay. This came out. We got healing. So you're definitely going to be healing from a lot of chaotic energies. I feel like for the past couple of weeks, things have sort of been up in the air. You don't know which way the tides are going to turn. And it has left you stressed out and full of anxiety. And this week, you're going to be sort of taking some time out to take a breather. Even though it does seem like things are all culminating within the next week, like all things in terms of material deadlines and stuff like that, there's also going to be a sense of peace that's going to come over you when you finally make this decision that's been hovering over your head. And whatever you decide to cut off or to turn away from, it's going to leave you some room for returning to center and becoming more emotionally stable. It's going to free up some time, free up some energy for you to be able to devote it back to yourself. So, awakening. So definitely you guys are going to have some sort of epiphany about something career-wise, for sure, or about some sort of organization that you're a part of, some sort of group that you're a part of. You're going to decide that it's no longer worth your energy, no longer worth your time and your focus. You've decided that you've had enough of putting all this energy into it. You may even find that you're the only one putting in any energy at all, or you're the one putting in the majority of the energy. So you're going to completely just cut it loose. For some of you, this could definitely be some sort of relationship, friendship, or even a romantic partnership that you're just going to walk away from next week. But like I said, for most of you, this seems like a career. Let's see if I can get. Okay. So we have soul family. So definitely for some of you guys, this has to do with friendships, family, or romantic partnership that you're going to be walking away from or cutting off. And for the rest of you, you're going to be finding something that's closer to your calling, something, a sense of peace, something that's more in alignment with your higher self and what you want to do. So I guess in a way, we're already answering the previous question, whether or not this decision is going to be in alignment with your higher self and what your spirit guides want you to do. This seems like the answer is yes. You're going to get, at least at the very least, you're going to be peaceful about this decision. Even if you have something to deal with later on, like some sort of repercussions, it's all going to be for the better. So, and honestly, it doesn't look like you're going to lose money out of it, because we have these two cards here. Plus this one, you guys are totally moving on to something else, like pursuing your passions, it seems like. And you're going to find your soul family, like the group of people who you actually click with, the people that you're with currently in this job. You don't click with them because you guys don't have much in common. You don't really like this job, or they're too into this job, and you guys have nothing else to talk about. You're just over it. You've spent enough time at this place putting out fires in a place that, and in a position that seems almost insignificant in the grand scheme of things. You're sort of waking up to like the insignificance of whatever it is that you're currently doing, and you want to do something much more significant. You want to move on. You want to find a new group of people to hang around with, new coworkers, new organization, a new company. You want something brand new. You want new people around you. You want a new work environment. We have, there is only light. So basically you guys are going to be trying to find this light at the end of the tunnel next week. Things, like I said, they seemed a bit chaotic before. You were putting out fires, other people's fires. You're running around the place, sort of like you were on a treadmill going nowhere really. And now you're following the light. So you're following your purpose, your higher purpose, your calling, your passion. You're deciding to just put down, the knife and fork, like but at the table of this corporation or these people that you don't like. So you're sitting eating a big meal. I'm having a vision of you sitting eating a big meal at this table with all these people who are fake and holding up masks, or even if the masks aren't fake and it's truly who they are, you are the one who's holding up a mask in order to fit in with them. So you're putting down your knife and fork, you're standing up from the table, and you're moving on, and you're going to a new table with a bunch of people who you're going to click with for sure. So yeah, you guys have a big week ahead. Yeah, so those are your messages. Let me know if that resonated, and I will see you in my next reading. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So right away from your Angel Answers card, the meditation brings answers. I can tell that this group, I can tell that this week ahead, it's going to be a very meditative week for you. You're going to be in hermit mode and contemplative mode. You're going to be taking a time out for yourself as much as possible. You're going to be in deep contemplation, trying to figure your life out and to rearrange things. There's going to be a lot of rearrangements, a lot of getting to the core of things, a lot of thinking things over, mulling things over in your head, even speaking to some people if necessary, reading some books, watching some informative videos, getting as much information as you can about some topic to help you to make the right decision. I can tell right away you guys have been going through some things that are leaving you confused in terms of your purpose, your life journey, your next steps, what to do next, and you are sort of tired of running around in circles. So you will be taking some time out to get centered and to make a plan. So with this Thinker card here in reverse and Treasure Island, to move on to the rest of your cards, again, a deep contemplative mode, but you guys have been having some issues with regards to your finances, your financial prosperity, your financial security and stability. It seems like you guys do not know what you want to do with your life, or what you thought you wanted to do with your life is not working. This All That Glitter cards in reverse and Chopwoods in reverse. It looks like you've been chasing after a dream and it hasn't been working out. You might have been chasing after several or one in particular, but nothing is working out. Nothing that you have ever tried seems to pan out. Or if it has panned out, you quickly realize after attaining it that you didn't like it, so you dropped it and tried to move on to something else. So there's a lot of cat and mouse that has been happening in your life. you trying to, run after a carrot and someone's pulling the carrot away. Or for some of you, you get the carrot, but you realize that it's just glitter and there's no substance to it. It's a fake carrot. It's not real. So you throw it away and you're still looking for the real carrot, the stuff that you can actually eat. So you guys are confused. You guys are really, really confused. You are looking for your path. You're looking for your life purpose. You're looking for your home with this card here. You're looking for your community. You're looking for your people. You're looking for your friends. You're looking for where you belong. You don't know where you belong. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing with your life. You don't know what steps to take. You don't know where you're supposed to go. You don't know what you're supposed to do. You don't know if you're supposed to just sit down and try to attract the life that you want to you with the law of attraction, or you don't know if you're supposed to go out there pounding the pavements, as they say, and, running after jobs and education and investments and stuff like that. I feel like you guys have tried it all. I feel like you guys have tried both sitting still and trying to attract it to you, and both running like crazy trying to grab it, and nothing has worked. So you're going back to square one. You're kind of going back to the drawing board in the week ahead. This journey card in reverse, you guys, again, things have not been working out. You haven't been moving anywhere. It seems to you have not been moving anywhere, and it's really in regards to your finances and your financial security. There seems to be a push and pull happening with you, a pull of a yang energy, wanting to get things done and move, and also like a pull of the yin energy, wanting to be still and be receptive and open and allowing things to come to you. So it's giving you a lot of anxiety, this back and forth. You're kind of getting whiplash. You don't know which way to turn. It seems like you turn left and there's nothing there, or there is something there, but it's only glitters. And then you turn right and then there's nothing there, or it's only glitters, or it's just a puff of smoke. And it seems like things just disappear as soon as you turn around. It's like you feel something to your left, an opportunity to your left, you turn around and it's a puff of smoke because it has just disappeared as soon as you turned around to try to even attempt to take any steps towards it, if that makes any sense. So you feel really tied up, really, really, really tied up, really restricted. You might even feel like you're cursed with bad luck. You may feel like you are dealing with some karma. You might be, I'm not sure, but I'm telling you, like, you definitely feel like the world is against you. So the week ahead, you're going to be trying to figure things out, trying to figure out what on earth is going on. You may contract out a psychic to get some more information. You may, I just saw some of you guys dusting, off a Bible. You guys are going through your box or your bookshelf, grabbing a Bible that you haven't touched in years, and dusting it off and trying to find some answers, or a Quran or whatever have you. It's just, you're trying to find answers anywhere you can right now. Some of you guys are going to go to the library, into the self-help section, or the bookstore in the self-help section. Some of you are going to pull out your own tarot cards and oracle cards, trying to figure out what is going on. Some of you guys are going to be binge watching pick-a-cards on YouTube the week ahead. So I'm going to cast some more cards from the Secret Language of the Light deck to get some information on the energies, how you're going to be feeling, what you should be doing next week, or what you will be doing. Okay, so we have joy. So that's like almost an oxymoron to the entire energy of this whole reading and this whole group. You guys I see a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of confusion. And then your first card that pops out from this deck is joy. So definitely you should be trying to radiate and hold on to as much joy as you can next week. Instead of going crazy over the trying to find answers, which I definitely feel like you should work on that. But I don't believe with this card here that it should be the forefront of your focus next week. Instead of, it's kind of comes back to like this yin yang energy. Instead of running around trying to find the answers, I feel like you should just sit still in a meditative state and allow the answers to come to you. Like open up your channel and allow yourself to receive the answers and receive the messages from your spirit guides and your higher self, and to receive the symbols and the signs from the world around you. So when you take walks, pay attention to nature. You might see some signs. Pay attention to when you listen to music. You might hear something. You might see something that will give you just little clues and little answers here and there. Also, be mindful of the music that you do listen to this week ahead, because it could either help you with your healing and calming down, or it could exasperate your anger and anxiety, depending on what kind of music you listen to. So be careful and wary of that as well. Also with movies and TV shows and stuff that you do watch, I probably wouldn't watch any sad movies, sad TV shows, any anxiety inducing movies, any horror movies as well. I would just watch comedies, romances, things that are light and happy, inspirational movies and stuff like that. I would try to stick with that for the week ahead to foster some joy in your life. Also, I would do things that you actually enjoy doing. So also, in addition to the meditation that you're going to be doing, when you meditate first, before I get there, when you meditate, don't sit there ruminating over, I need answers, I need answers, I need answers, or what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. Don't sit there ruminating over that. Instead, when you sit in meditation, just practice getting back to center and practice quieting your mind, because your mind is going insane. So when you meditate, you don't need to be actively thinking. Of course, there are different types of meditations. There's a meditation where you're meditating over a mantra. If you're just meditating over one word, have it be, just peace or relaxation or clarity, even clarity, because clarity just makes your mind open up. It doesn't demand answers. It just leaves it makes space and opens space up for answers to come. So don't ruminate over receiving it, because when you do, you're constricting your channels and you're not going to be able to channel much answers, and you're also not going to be able to see the symbols and synchronicities when they appear to you around in your environment. So that was a little note about the meditation. But also, again, in addition to the meditation, next week, don't worry about the logistics of things that you need to do in the material realm to get out of this situation, this stuck situation. And by that, I mean, don't worry about sending out your resumes. Don't worry about searching for jobs. Don't worry about searching for a new career. Don't worry about searching for or researching school programs and these type of things. They're going to give you more anxiety, and it's going to make you more confused, because you're going to be looking for a needle in a haystack and you don't really know where you're supposed to be looking right now. That's the whole point. You don't know if you're supposed to go or stop. And furthermore, you don't know if you're supposed to go left or right, because it seems like when you do go left, nothing works, and when you go right, nothing works. So you need to just stand still in the middle and receive the answer of which way you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to do next. So definitely in the forefront for the week ahead, it's a lot of meditation and a lot of doing things that make you joyous, taking walks, playing sports, watching uplifting and light TV shows, movies, reading light books, and just doing crafts, arts and crafts if you like that, sewing, knitting, if you like that, whatever makes you happy, whatever puts a smile on your face, that's what you need to be doing. That's where your focus needs to be for the week ahead. So let's see if I can get any more messages. Okay, so I was picking this up before, but I didn't mention it. So you guys are definitely channels for spirit. You guys are definitely light workers in the least, and at the most you are earth angels and star seeds. So you guys are all very highly intuitive, highly connected. You guys are definitely channels, so you can indeed get all the information that you need. You don't need to come to me. You don't need to go to any other reader. You don't need to ask your friend. You don't need to do anything but sit still and allow your channels to open up so that you can channel the messages for yourself. Because you have light beings surrounding you. You have a lot of guardian angels. A lot of them are from other galaxies, other star systems as well. A lot of your spirit guides, they are star seeds, and as are you. You may even have a lot of spirit guides from the fairy realm. You may have elves, a lot of animal spirit guides as well, elementals. So you guys can tap into almost any energy. And as a result, you can tap into almost any kind of information, any kind of knowledge that you need. So it's all about you becoming centered, being in a high vibrational state in order to be able to channel it, because you can't channel it when you're murky and you're depressed and you're anxious. You need to be in a high vibrational state, which is why next week your focus needs to be on remaining in this high vibrational state in order to channel the answers. And all of these light beings around you are going to help you. You have a direct connection to them, a direct connection to the Akashic records. You have a direct channel. It's just that it's cut off because you are stressed out. But as soon as you become more calm, you can reconnect with your own free will. You can reconnect and you can download all the answers that you need. Let's see what else. Okay, we got two more that fell. Okay. Alignments. So definitely your spirit guides are trying to get your attention, and they want you to get back into alignment to be able to channel these messages and receive these messages, because they're trying to get your attention. They're trying to send you messages and synchronicities, and you're not paying attention because your mind is all over the place. You're focusing too much on the restrictions in the material realm, instead of focusing on your vast potential in the spiritual realm in order to manifest it into this realm. So your focus is in the wrong direction. You're looking at all the blockages that are occurring in the 3D realm, and you are ruminating over it. So they're like, hey, like, you know, trying to get your attention, and you're here like ruminating over like, oh my God, I got turned down from job A, job B, job C. School just turned me down. I just got fired. I just got demoted. Or like, I applied to this job. They didn't even respond. Like, what the hell's going on? And they're like, hey, like right behind you, and you're not even paying attention. Healing. So again, what did I say? And it's funny that, you know, because I had no more space, I have to put it right above the anxiety card. So that's perfect. The perfect position for this card is to completely block out this anxiety card, so you don't even see it anymore, so you don't even feel it anymore. So this is all about healing that stress, that anxiety, healing which direction your mind is pointing. So stop paying attention to what's going on around you, and, you know, more particularly for your case, stop paying attention to what is not going on around you, like the blockages and things that are not occurring, things that are falling through, opportunities that seem to not be coming. And you need to get back to center, get back into the flow of your higher being, which is a light worker, starseed, earth angel. You are highly connected to the other realm. You could receive all the answers you need, all the information from any type of realm. You need answers from the elementals, you can get that. You need answers from angels, you can get that. You need answers from even darker entities, you can get that too. You can get any answers you wish from any level of, or any version of spirit. So yeah, this week it's a big week. You need to get back to center. Like I said, stop ruminating, stop going crazy, stop chasing after these things in the material realm, because what you're doing is you're trying to get these things by chasing them here in the 3D realm instead of getting back to center and allowing them to flow towards you. And you have that capability. You guys are very good manifestors, and you won't see it right now, because if you are not healed, you're not in a high vibrational joyous state, and you're not connected to your higher self and your light being, spirit guides, and you're not in alignment, you won't be able to manifest anything. You're just going to manifest more chaos and more blockages. So when you clear up this water, imagine your inner self as just being water, which, I mean, we're like 70% water anyways. When you clear it out, you're going to be able to see the reflection of anything. So life is just a reflection. So when you clear out the water, everything will reflect clearly to you. Hopefully that makes sense. So that just basically means that you'll be able to get what you want. That's going to be made out of substance. It's not going to be shit that's covered in glitter. You know, you're going to get substance, but not by chasing after it. So the reason why you've been having so much anxiety, and I'm not going to show you that card anymore because we covered it up, but you know it's there. The reason why you've been getting so much anxiety is because you've been running around trying to chase what you think you should be doing, and the doors that you think you should go through, but those were never the doors you should go through. And if they are, you're not supposed to go through those doors in this state that you are currently in. The only way for you to open those doors is to get back to center and to get back to your manifestation power, your manifesting power, because that is the way it's supposed to work for you in this life. Some people in this life, they are to pound the pavements and put in all the effort and to get their results in a concrete way in the 3D realm. But because you're such a high vibrational being and is such an old soul from other star systems, you are not, it doesn't really work for you. And actually it's sort of better that way, because in the grand scheme of things, we're not really supposed to chase after the reflection. We're supposed to change the reflection at the source, and we're the source. So when you're not able to change the reflection at the source, you have no choice but to run after the reflection, trying to wipe it and draw on it, if you know what I mean. Hopefully you're getting this. So for other people who are not advanced enough to be able to change the reflection at will, they need to run after it and try to draw on it and erase and stuff like that. But you are. So when you're trying to do that, everything's going out of whack, because everything's responding to your inner being, and your inner being is chaotic because you're running after these things. So then when you're trying to mold something on the outside, your inner being is chaotic. So you're trying to mold it, and you're only molding chaos. To give you another example, because you guys are so connected to spirit, your upper chakras from your 4th to your 7th are more open than people who are able to manifest by manipulating their reality. So as a result, you guys are empaths, and your mind and your heart, your emotions are kind of all over the place, and you need to be able to channel it into one direction, into one source. So other people will just say, we're oversimplifying things just so we can understand. Other people will say that they're more cut off from their to their 7th, and they're far more open from the 1st to their 3rd. So as a result, they do not have their emotions and their mind going all over the place when they set a purpose. Everything is channeled into one purpose, so they don't have this issue. But with empaths, and specifically with air signs and water signs as well, your emotions for water signs and your mind for air signs, but it could be, of course, a crossover as well, are sort of all over the place. So you need to get better at channeling your emotions, at channeling your mind, your decisions into one direction, and making sure that fear is not driving what you are doing. Hopefully that made sense. So yeah, those are your messages. I hope it resonated and I hope it helped you. Let me know, and I will see you in my next reading. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So right away, starting with your Angel Answers card, within the next few weeks, I can tell that what's coming for you within this week, the week ahead, is going to be preparing you for some sort of deadline or some sort of accumulation or some sort of surprise or incoming of something of some sort that's going to occur within the next few weeks. So this week is going to be a very prep week. It's going to be a lot of prepping you for what's to come. So looking at the other cards, we have Happy Happy in reverse, Chop Wood, Clean It Up, Deep Knowing in reverse, A Leg Up in reverse. Definitely you guys are trying to complete some sort of project. Now this could be something as simple as home renovations. I say simple, I don't mean that it's simple, the task that you're doing, is just that it's easy to overlook it. Because when I say some sort of project, some people, you're going to think right away it's a job, a career, business or something, which it definitely can be. But there's something kind of homely about this whole group. This seems to me like you're doing some sort of home renovation, or just painting the house, cleaning the house, taking care of the kids, or something to do with tasks around the house. It really seems like it doesn't have to be, could be a job, task around a job as well. Because again, this is a general reading, but for most of you, this really seems like something in the house. And there is really something about you not allowing other people to help you with this. You are kind of a do it myself because I can do it best type of person. You are probably a Virgo. I'm trying to think who else is like that. Cancers, I guess they can be kind of crabby like that. But you're very, or Leos, they can be a little, Leo. Or Capricorn. Okay, so this is, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Leo. I'm picking that up. Taurus, I just saw that, a little stubborn. But anyways, the point is, you don't want someone else to help you because you feel like they can't do it as well as you. So you really need to lighten up and allow people to help you with this. A leg up in reverse. It's like you're trying to do it. You know what you are? You are trying to do everything by yourself. So I see people around trying to help you. So it's not like you don't have help. And if you feel like you don't have help, it's because you've dismissed the people who have tried to help you. You are saying no to it because you feel like they can't do a good enough job, or you feel like you can do it faster. You're overestimating your capabilities to complete this project. You're not sharing the work. You're not sharing in the process. And it might be for some of you that you don't want to share. It's because you don't want to share in the outcome, in the rewards. You don't want to share that. So as a result, you want to do the majority of the process and building it, so that you don't have to share the majority of the rewards. So there is a lot of the week ahead. It's going to be you fighting to finish this project, because I feel like you have to finish it for the next few weeks. So it's going to be due in the next few weeks. and now you may have just started it recently, or this could be the middle of it, the bulk of it that needs to get done in time for the next few weeks. So the week ahead, you're just going to be working on, painting your house, renovating your house, working on this project that's due for work or for school. You could be in a group project for school and you're just doing all of the work and it's due in a couple of weeks. And even if it's something that is for you to do, so say it's a project assigned to you at work or assignment assigned to you at school, you could still allow some of your coworkers or your peers to assist you with some things. Even like the librarian, I see some of you kind of thinking, well, I'm going to go look for the book myself, or I'm going to search online in the database myself, instead of even something as simple as asking the librarian to help you. Tell them what kind of book you need, because they know their system better than you. You might think you know how to search their system, but school library systems, their online catalog, it's not like Google. They know, the librarians are there because they know how to search it better than you do to find what you need. So allow them to help you to find what you need. Don't say, no, I'm okay, if they ask you if you need help, and go about trying to find a book from like the tens of thousands of books that they have and articles. It's just not going to work. So guys, next week, you're going to be deep in this project that you're doing, and there might be a little bit of a bickering between you and this other person or these other people who are trying to help you, and you are dismissing their help. You need to accept their help. You need to calm down. You need to chill out a little bit more. You need to lighten up a bit more. You're taking on too much stress, more stress than you need to. Luckily for you, this card is in reverse, so it means that there is a lessening of the stress, but unfortunately it's right next to this contract in reverse, so it seems to me like most of the stress is going to calm down for you, not because you're going to give a good portion of the tasks to someone else. It's because this contract is going to start to come to a close. This project is going to start to come to a close. So yeah, you're just going to, for most of you, it seems like you're just going to, unless you actually do something, the future is in your hands, especially when you have this kind of information and you see that it's going to drive you a little bit bonkers here. You can allow someone to help you with this. So I see, so accumulation of stress and anxiety over the deadline that's coming up in a few weeks. Running about, you're kind of pessimistic about whether or not it's going to work out correctly, or whether or not you're going to be able to finish it on time. You're sort of micromanaging every little detail of this project, and you need to chill out with that. With this attachment card, you're really fearful that the outcome is not going to be up to par if you're not there 24 hours a day. If you're not there supervising everything that everyone is doing. You might be a manager or supervisor and you have a contract to renovate a house. You might be there 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, supervising everything that your workers are doing, but you don't trust them to do the job well without you there, like hovering over them like a demon. You're like hovering over them and you're giving them anxiety as well. So I'm going to cast some more cards from the Secret Language of Light deck to get some information on the energies of what you're going to be feeling this week ahead and what you should do, other than, of course, dividing up the work and getting some rest. Number 3. Okay, one card literally just flew out. We have Enlightenment. Woo, how exciting. So this week ahead, it seems like you're going to have you're going to have an epiphany about the way that you do things and the way that it should be done in order to prevent you from going crazy. You're going to realize that you're micromanaging is just going to drive you insane, and you're actually going to realize that the people around you can actually do their job. Like, surprise. They're going to surprise you, and you're going to feel relieved. And I feel like a lot of you guys are actually going to calm down as a result. So yeah, we do have it. We do have this card here. So you guys are, and it's in the upright. So you guys will calm down after a period of pessimism. You will calm down, and we do have this upright, so you will start sharing some of the responsibilities. Again, we have this in reverse, so you will start sharing the responsibilities, which is going to lessen your stress and your anxiety. But that's going to be after some bickering and a little bit of arguing and a little bit of, you're probably going to annoy or piss off a family member, a spouse, a coworker, who you guys are probably going to have a sit down and a real heart-to-heart talk where they tell you, listen, I feel like you don't believe that I can do this, or I feel like you believe I'm an idiot or something like that. You're going to have a sit down, a talk. They're going to spill their heart out to you, and you're going to realize, okay, I've been treating them wrongly. Or they're going to surprise you. They're just going to work when you didn't expect them to work when you weren't there. And they're going to finish a large chunk of it, and they're going to do it so well. You're going to be so surprised. You're going to be shocked, but you're going to be relieved, and you're going to be happy about it. And as a result, you're going to have no problem sharing the tasks with them from then on out. Alignment. So you guys are definitely going to partner up with someone this coming week for this task that you have to do a meditation. Definitely you guys are going to chill the F out for the week ahead. So this seems like energy that has been going on already. You've been already working on this. And next week, you're finally going to realize that you can indeed share the tasks. You can indeed get help with this. And as a result, you're going to chill out. You're going to give yourself some more free time, some time to breathe, some time to de-stress. And you're going to allow people to help you. Let's get one more card. Number 3. Okay. Transformation. So you're definitely going to be transforming the way that you see the project, the way you see the situation, the way you see the series of events, the scheduling. You're working on a strict schedule right now, and you're going to change the schedule. You're going to allow more people to help you. You're going to work less. You're going less hours. You're going to hover around people less. You're going to even change something in the way that you were doing it. It could be something as simple as changing the color. Maybe you wanted gray, and someone convinced you that lilac would be better, and you're going to change it. After a discussion, you're going to realize, hey, this person actually does have some good insights. They have some good ideas, and you're going to change some things, and you're going to accept some of their suggestions. Okay. So yeah, those are your messages for the week ahead. I hope it helps you. Let me know if it resonated, and I will see you in my next reading. Hello, pal number 4. Welcome to your reading. So to start off with your Angel Answers card, Not the Right Time, I can tell right away that for the week ahead for you guys, you're going to have something that doesn't come through when you expected it to come through. There's something that you're expecting to happen next week, the week ahead, and it's not going to come through. There's going to be a definite delay, longer than you expected. Something you're going to have to put off. You're going to have to stop midway. You're going to have to wait for something. Definitely there is going to be a delay, a pause, something just not coming through next week when you expected it to. Something taking a bit longer, some more of your time. So with the Serendipity card in reverse and Time for a Nap in reverse, there's definitely going to be a delay. However, things are going to occur next week that will seem to you like it is bad luck. It will seem to you that what is occurring next week is not supposed to occur. Something is going to happen that is not in alignment with what you expected to happen, and it's not in alignment with what you wanted to happen. You're going to see it as a failure. You're going to see it as a setback. You're going to see it even as an obstacle, as a delay. With this time for a nap card in reverse, you need to be patient. You need to take some time out. You need to stop whatever it is that you are doing. And I feel like it has something to do with a best friend, a family member, or a romantic partner with the soulmates card here. And with this Yang card, there's something that you're trying to accomplish with regards to this partnership. But next week, it's not going to happen. There's a block here. There is a need for you to take some more time to think things over, to get some more information, or take some more time to plan, or to allow things to fall into place, or to allow blockages to open up. With this Orphan card here, it seems like you no longer want to be a part of this relationship. With this Hostilities and Upright, it seems like there is a lot of fighting that has been happening, a lot of conflict, a lot of a cross of wills between the two of you. You want to do one thing, you think one way, and the other person is thinking in another way. You have been thinking lately that this person you're with is not really your soulmate, or that it might be time to cut off this relationship, that it has run its course. The partnership that you guys once had, it's no longer cohesive, it's no longer flowing. There's just a lot of arguments, a lot of blockages, a lot of issues. So maybe next week you were expecting you guys to make up from a fight that you had this week or the week before, but it seems like you guys will not be making up next week. The arguments will continue, the silent treatment will continue, the separation will continue. But there is a need for you to not force the reconciliation between the two of you. You need space, you need time apart, both of you need time to decide what you want to do and to think things over. So there is no need to text them, to call them, to speak to them sooner than you need to. There is really a need next week for you to take some time out for yourself. So with this card right here in the middle, it's literally telling you it's not the right time next week to get back into contact with this person if you guys resonate with being in a fight with them currently. You need to get some things straightened out. That other person as well needs to get some things straightened out. You need to decide whether or not you want to remain in this partnership, with this group of friends, if you want to keep this person in your life, or with this romantic partner, whoever this is or these people are. But with this in reverse and this upright, there's definitely a crossfire, a bumping of heads, two people whose personalities are clashing right now. You guys are no longer in alignment. One person is just, you think differently than they do. You guys no longer think the same. There is a rift, but it's a rift of personalities. You no longer fit in with this person. Your energies are no longer in alignment. So you should not be trying to force this relationship to continue. I'm going to cast some more cards from the Secret Language of Light deck to get some information on how you will be feeling the week ahead and what you should be doing about this situation the week ahead, other than, of course, like we already got, not forcing the matter and not contacting this person and trying to reconcile too early. Okay. Jeez. So we have Vesica Pisces, inner voice. Okay, so there's definitely an alignment issue between the two of you. You guys are at crossfires. You guys definitely are no longer in alignment with each other. And this has to do with your personality, with your mindset, with the way that you guys think, with the directions you want to go in life. You guys are no longer in alignment. You may have been aligned. This is coming off as a couple. You were together for a couple years, or a best friend. You've known them for several years. You are no longer the person you were when you met this person. I'm sure they were a great friend, and in fact, they were probably a soulmate with this card here. Not all soulmates are supposed to last forever. So even though you guys got along greatly when you guys first got together, I just saw for some of you guys, you're in a band, and when you first met, you guys were very cohesive, all three of you, or all four of you. You guys were very cohesive, and now it seems like at least two of you in the band, or there's a rift with two of you on one side and two of you on the other side. And one side of you guys want to go one way musically, the other side want to go the other way musically. It's not that this person's a bad person, it's not that you are a bad person. You guys are just no longer in alignment, and your inner voice is telling you to go one way, and their inner voice is telling them to go another way. Like I said, it's been a couple years. For some of you, I'm hearing 7. And I heard that even before I saw this number. 7 years you guys have been best friends with this person, for some of you guys. And, definitely not the same person you were 7 years ago. Healing, there is a lot of fighting between the two of you. You guys said something to each other that you didn't mean. He or she says something to you. You said something right back. You guys are really pissed off at each other. And you're wondering if this relationship will ever heal. If you guys will, well, definitely I can tell you that you guys are never going to get back to the way you were 7 years ago when you first met. You're never going to get back to that point. However, you can part ways as amicably as possible. And that, in order for that to happen, you can't drag on this relationship longer than necessary. The longer you drag on this relationship trying to patch it up when it's completely broken, the harder it's going to be for you guys to part ways amicably. You want to be able to not speak with this person often for the next couple years, but to be able to still invite them to your baby shower, to your wedding, to your baby's christening, to their first birthday party or your birthday party and something like that. You want to be able to reconnect with them in the future. And I see for right now, you guys need to, definitely with this card, Soulcraft, you guys are definitely going in two different directions in terms of creativity. So I really feel like for a good chunk of you guys are in some sort of creative project together, like a band or some sort of partnership. It could be a business partnership. You guys are in business together, and you guys are fighting over products, what product to put out, what logo to put on the t-shirt, or what statement. Some of you guys have a t-shirt company and you're fighting about the cut of the shirt or what's written on the shirt or something like that. Some of you guys have a podcast and you're fighting about what guest to have on next, what topic to cover. There's something about a partnership in regards to your soul purpose, your life purpose, your passion, your creativity, your hobby, your work, your business. There's a fighting here. And I don't see you guys healing from this, because quite frankly, with the Soulcraft card, their soul is calling them to go one way, and it's coming out right underneath the Vesica Pisces. Your soul is pulling you another way. You guys need to part ways. This is a time where you guys need to split the podcast, split the Instagram account, split the band up, split the company up. You guys need to do this as amicably as possible. And in order to do this, you need to stop the fighting. And in order to stop the fighting, you can't keep trying to patch up what's broken and irreparable. So you guys, you have a vase, it's broken, it's shattered into several pieces on the floor, and you're trying to glue it back together, but the glue that you have, or no, you're trying to tape it back together. You don't have the proper glue to be able to glue it back together. You just have tape, so you're trying to tape it back together, but that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So this is a time where you try, maybe you need a mediator. You need a third party to come into this, make a friend, someone who's a friend of the both of you guys, or someone who's a friend of neither of you. A third party who can be neutral, who could come in and help you guys divide your assets and divide your company, your creative project, your hobby, and stuff like that. I think I only took 4 cards for every other group, but let me just take one more for this group. Soul Tree. So I'm seeing that you guys are planting your roots elsewhere. Both of you. So this divide, it's in 2 parts. It's either you against one other person, or it's 2 of you against 2 other people. There's I'm not seeing a 3-way. I'm not seeing a 4-way of 4 different sides of the coin, 3 different directions. I'm not seeing that. It's two different directions. You guys are planting. You want to uproot and plant yourselves elsewhere. But definitely you guys are moving on. You're trying to grow elsewhere. So definitely you guys want to move into different directions. You don't want to keep doing what you were doing before when you first started with them. So you may have started off in business only doing, say, t-shirts, and now you want to move on to jeans, and this person's saying no, they don't want to. Or maybe now you want to incorporate bras, and you're finding that your partner just doesn't want to. Maybe your partner is a guy and he's like, no, I just want to stick to t-shirts. Or you're in a music band and this person wants to incorporate more classical music or more classic rock, and you're saying, no, I want to stick to more punk rock, more punk pop, or I want to incorporate more pop, and the other person's saying no. You need to, this week it's going to be about coming to terms. This whole week is going to be about coming to terms with the fact that you will be parting ways with this best friend of yours, this partner. And the week after that, or the weeks to follow, will be about getting a third party to help the 2 of you amicably split your assets and your business. But for right now, it's about coming to terms. The week ahead, it's about coming to terms. Do not text this person unnecessarily. And if you do, be nice. Seriously, be nice. No more fighting, because you're going to say something even more to that you can't take back. And you may end up fighting with this person in court. And it's going to be messy and expensive. And you're also going to lose a friend, because I do see you guys getting back together, a few years when things have calmed down. They may be at your wedding, or you may be at theirs, their baby shower and stuff like that. You guys are going to share these life events with each other in the future, after a few years, after some things have calmed down, if you part ways now amicably. If you do not, you're going to make an irreparable rift between the 2 of you, okay? So those are your messages. I hope that resonated. Let me know, and I will see you in my next reading.